Genghis Khan, born Temujin, c. 1162 August 1227, also known as Genghis Khan, was the founder and first Khan of the Mongol Empire. After spending most of his life uniting the Mongol tribes, he launched a series of military campaigns, conquering large parts of China and Central Asia, born between 1155 and 1167, and given the name Temujin. He was the eldest child of Yesegai, a Mongol chieftain of the Borjin clan, and his wife, Helen. Genghis Khan left a vast and controversial legacy: his unification of the Mongol tribes and his foundation of the largest contiguous state in world history, permanently altered the worldview of European, Islamic, and East Asian civilizations. According to Atwood, his conquests enabled the creation of Eurasian trading systems unprecedented in their scale, which brought wealth and security to the tribes. Although he very likely did not codify the written body of laws known as the Great Yasa, he did reorganize the legal system and establish a powerful judicial authority under Chigi Kutuk. On the other hand, his conquests were ruthless and brutal. The prosperous civilizations of China, Central Asia, and Persia were devastated by the Mongol assaults and underwent multi-generational trauma and suffering as a result. Perhaps Genghis's greatest failing was his inability to create a working succession system. His division of his empire into appanages, meant to ensure stability, actually did the reverse. As local and statewide interests diverged and the empire began splitting into the Golden Horde, the Chagatai Khanate, the Ilkhanate, and the Yuan dynasty in the late 1200s. In the mid-1990s, the Washington Post acclaimed Genghis Khan as the man of the millennium, who embodied the half-civilized, half-savage duality of the human race. This complex image has remained prevalent in modern scholarship, with historians emphasizing both Genghis Khan's positive and negative contributions. After his death, Genghis was transported back to Mongolia and buried on or near the sacred Erkun Khaldan Peak in the Khenti Mountains, on a site he had chosen years before. Specific details of the funeral procession and burial were not made public knowledge. The mountain, declared Ik-Korig Lit, Great Taboo, that is prohibited zone, was out of bounds to all but its Uriankai guard. When Gede acceded to the throne in 1229, the grave was honored with 3 days of offerings and the sacrifice of 30 maidens. Rachnevsky theorized that the Mongols, who had no knowledge of embalming techniques, may have buried the Khan in the Ordos to avoid his body decomposing in the summer heat. While en route to Mongolia, Atwood rejects this hypothesis.